the line become two parts, these parts and these parts. The line is be bracket, and the V is the V dart. The V is the V dart short key. If you put the smart pen on this point, press V and move the mouse and click the left button. Now dialog of the distance of the darts. And click OK, and now the V dart is made. You want to insert a dart. Press the, we can see the short key of the insert dart is N. We put the smart pen on this point, and press N on the keyboard, and move the mouse and click the left button. And now we click the point here and select the line and right click, and we can see the spread insert dart. It's finished. Here we can input the length of it here, and width of the dart here, and here we can input the length of the dart. We can add field, dart field, clock or anti-clock, and the label. When you finished, click OK. Now the insert dart is finished. I will do it again. Put the smart pen on this point, press N, and move the mouse, and click the left button, and click the point. The point don't move. We insert the dart from this point, so we click this point and click this line with left button. Right click. When you right click, the dialog will show. Here we input the width and input the length, and to edit the direction or dot field or label. When you finished, anti-clock or clockwise. When you finish, click OK. Now the dart is inserted. If you want to add a diamond dart, firstly, we back to the design mode and put the smart pen on this line and click the left button. Here to determine the position of the diamond dart, and right click and put the smart pen on this point and press the W on the keyboard, and we can see a diamond dart setting comes out. Here we can set the parameter. The length A is this point, the central point here to here. As we enter the data here, we can see the length is changing. Here we know the distance is from here to here, and the length B is to here, to here. Here is the width of the diamond dart. And also you can add a hole. Here is a hole, and you can also to change the angle of the diamond dart. As you change it, you can also modify it. Here is a straight line. If you click this button, the line becomes curved, and here you can change the shape of the dart field. As you change this button, the shape of the dart field is changed. When you finished, and click OK. Now the diamond dart is finished. I will try it again. Put the smart pen on this point and press the keyboard W on the keyboard. A diamond dart setting comes out. Here you can set the parameter of the diamond dart. When you finished, click OK. Here is the keyboard of the diamond dart. And then we're doing the similar curve. We can see the aimed line is a curve. A curve will make a curve. And when we press the E on the keyboard, and click this line, and click 2 points from here to here, we can see a same line is made, right? We try it again. Press E on the keyboard and click the left button on the line, and click the 2 points, start point, end point. Now the similar line is made. Well, if you want to, we can also use the E. Select when you press the E. Click the line. Select this line and press E, and we can see a same line is also made. The same length and same curve. We try it again. Back to the design mode. Select this line and press E on the keyboard and move the mouse. Now the same line is made, and click the left button. And then we do the next tour. Find the intersection point, cross point. As we can see, when we made a cross line, these two lines are crossed. But if we want to add a point here, when we set linear, there's no cross point, right? But if we want to make a cross point, we can select the two lines and right click and select cross point. Now the point is made, right? we can also press the keyboard of X, find the intersection point. Press the X and click the line with left button, and click the line with left button. Now, the cross point is also made. Put the arrow on the center point, on the cross point. There is a point. Behind the arrow, you can see there is a point behind the right. And when we click on this point and slide by near, we can see there is a point here, right? And right click. And if you want to make a perpendicular line, put the smart pen on this point and put the smart pen on this line and press T. You can see the perpendicular line. The shortcut of the perpendicular line is T. And click the left button on the point and put the smart pen on this line and press T. And you can see a perpendicular line is made. The angle is 19, right? And here you can determine the distance, right click. Or you can put the smart pen on this line and press T. And now, here is the perpendicular line is also made. So you have to remember the perpendicular line. Short key is T. And if you want to draw a cycle, the short key of the cycle is O. Press the keyboard O, and just press it and move the mouse. Now a circle is made. Here you can enter the distance from here to here to determine the size of the circle. 8, 9, you can see here to here to determine the size of the right point to the purple point, here to here to determine the size of the circle. And when you draw, wait a moment, we'll search it.
Ellipse.
Ellipse. If you want to draw an ellipse, you can press the O and Shift. Press Shift and O together. Press Shift and O together. And move the mouse. You can see here you can make the ellipse. When you click the left button, you can determine the horizontal and vertical distance, determine the shape of the ellipse. Click OK. And you can also click OK. You can see the ellipse is made.
Ellipse.
Yes, ellipse. When you want to make an ellipse, press Shift and O together. Shift and O together. Shift O and together and to move to do the ellipse. When you finished, click OK. Now ellipse is made. If you want to do an auxiliary line, put the smart pen on a point and press A. You can see there is an auxiliary line. You can adjust the shape of the line according to the auxiliary line. Or put the smart pen on this point and click left button on the point and put the smart pen on the line, curved line, and press A. You can see when you draw the line, you can according to the auxiliary line to draw the line back and press A. When you press A, the auxiliary line will appear. And when you put the smart pen on the central point of auxiliary line and press A again, the auxiliary line will disappear. And then we do flash the pattern piece. As we can see, if we want to make a pattern, we can also use the shortcut of the keyboard. Select this structure line and press M on the keyboard. And you can see the arrow behind is inner line and right click again. The pattern set is finished by the shortcut of M. After you edited the pattern information and right click, the pattern is made. We try it again. We add some inner line here. Select, and keep and press the M on the keyboard. The smart pen become an arrow behind inner line, and select the inner line. And right click. And to edit the pattern setting, to editing the pattern information. After you editing the pattern information, a pattern is made. This is a refresh of the pattern pieces. And if you want to mirror the line, the length of the line, except the mirror tool or the top bar, you can also use the shortcut on the keyboard. M. When you press M, you can see the tool is automatically selected. Then you can measure the length of the line close. And as you can see now, we on the tool of the mirror tool. If we want to out of this tool, we can press ESC. When we press ESC, you can see the mirror tool becomes to a smart pen. Here we back the design mode again. We try it again. Press M, and we can mirror the lens. If we finished the mirror, here now you can see the arrow behind is the ruler. And we press the ESC back to the design mode. Here the ESC keyboard is the cancel the current operation. If we use the parallel line tool, now you can see the smart pen behind is the parallel line. If we want to back to the design mode, we press ESC keyboard, press it. Now you can see the design mode become yellow or orange. So now we back to the design mode again. We choose another tool, and press the ESC. You can see here back to the design mode. Press the press the circle tool and press ESC. We back to the design mode. Here ESC is the key of back into the design mode. Also, the meaning of cancel the current operation. And if you want to make a helix, you can use the tool. You can press the short key on the keyboard L. Press the L. You can see the spiral setting comes out. Here you can setting the length of the helix, and you can set the distance here to here. Now you can try it, and mirror to understand the meaning of the setting. You can see, click OK. Here is the pattern setting. Because we click the automatic pattern making. Now here is the pattern setting. We can set here. When you finish, click OK. Now the pattern is made. You can try it, explore the setting of the helix. Press L and try to input the different data to explore the meaning of different setting. You can try it yourself and input different data to understand the meaning of different data. Here, as you see, we click the auto pattern. So this pattern settings comes out. We click OK. When you click the OK, the pattern is made. When you change to the mark mode, you can see here is the helix we made. Back to the design mode. And if you want to select the tool showed here, you can press F9. Here, you can select the tool you want to show. As you click the top tool will show here. If you do not click the top show, when we click OK, you can see the top tool will disappear. It will make the screen more cleaner. And we back to the tool selection again. Press the keyboard F9. And we click the top tool and click OK. The top tool will appear again. And press the keyboard F9. Here is the same. The top tool, the right tool, here the left tool, and button tool. Okay, here's the button tool. Right click. Put the smartphone on the blank area and press F9. You can select the tool here. If you want the tool show right here, you can click all or set all. When you set all the tool will show here. If you set tool, click all and set some and click OK. Here will show the tool that you selected. And we finished. Click OK.